friends and followers, welcome to this week's news snippets. This time I'm going to talk about some Brazilian UFO cases, and there's a current one and there's some old weird ones that you may not have heard about. And this is episode 5 of news snippets, 07 April 2017. You may have heard this in recent days on the internet and UFO channels. A Brazilian man called Bruno Borges has mysteriously gone missing and has left 14 manuscripts in his bedroom, and he has various statues, as you can see in the articles, and also various alien artwork with him in it. I don't know if he painted them himself. And it's kind of a strange case, but he may have gone missing because he wants to get his ideas or manuscript published or bring media attention, and he may have just gone missing for a few weeks. But the claim is that he got abducted by aliens in the weird news section there. Whenever I see these articles show up on Express or The Sun and Daily Mail, I straight away think it's probably some fake news, and they're just trying to make some money from it. So this case may turn out to be nothing but just a missing kid pranking his parents and everybody on the world just to get recognised. Seems he was big into conspiracy or Illuminati, and some monk that talked about stars being suns that was locked up. So he's sort of highly religious as well, and I never really like religion in factual cases because it muddies the waters with their own philosophies rather than the facts. Sorry about that weird noise, I don't know what that was. Maybe I got an EVP on while I'm recording. I thought it might have been an April Fool's joke, this story, but apparently it went missing on the 27th of March, and the story is only released 5 days ago, I think it is. I suspect the sister knows more what's going on than the mother and father, because she's saying she thinks he's okay, so I think there's more going on there. With the monk statue on top of a strange pattern that looks almost like occult or black magic. It's kind of weird, and those circles on the wall connecting each other, that kind of reminds me of that episode I did on the suns as being more than just energy, but doorways connecting each sun. But that's sort of what it reminds me of, my theory that I put out there in that special episode. Okay, on to other UFO cases that occurred in Brazil that you may not have heard about. The first case happened in 1996 and was on a few TV shows. It talks about a extraterrestrial being captured by military, and it was known as the Varginha UFO incident. As you see, they're saying that it's a complicated UFO case with a lack of physical evidence to support the claims. So they're using the tags here of Brazil government cover-up, but didn't they release all their documents recently? And I don't remember this case being in the files. The next UFO case is one of my favourite ones, the Colares UFO incident. It's where people got attacked by an alien force. Apparently beams of light shot through their cabins and burnt them, and said it was sucking blood out of them. Kind of related to cattle mutilations, perhaps, who knows. Very interesting case. There's quite a few people involved, 400. That's quite a massive sighting to not believe what happened. And if you have a look at the markings here, it's very similar to that photo images I added of various abduction cases with the circular marks in episode 15 called Alien Abductions, The Facts, if you want to go and watch that episode. Of course, that happened in 1977, and we're on to the next case about 4 kids being abducted, and they say it was God, because they're religious in Brazil, but 8-foot creatures took them for a tour of the galaxy apparently, sucked them up into the craft. This happened in August 1992 apparently. It's a very interesting case. They got marks on their cheeks like abductees get as well, with the circular marks, scoop marks, or well, no, not really scoop marks, but burn marks. On to the next case, which is a very strange one if you go by the reports and eyewitness accounts. But apparently in 1951, a ship that was going to be towed by a tugboat to another place to be scrapped got sucked up by a large saucer craft, mothership maybe, and the guy claims they wanted to take it for their space museum. Now it kind of sounds funny, I know, but it's still quite a good story, and I thought I'd just include it on the end here, and you can read some of the stuff I grabbed from my webpage there about it all. So yeah, some strange stories there. So I hope you enjoyed the episode and will like it, and click the like button on the way out, and I'll see you again soon with the next episode. Have a good week or weekend as it's coming up now, and I'll see you again soon. Makes you wonder if the boat just sunk in the storm and I just made up some story so they can get some money from it. I guess the only way to prove it is to scan where the ship was meant to go down or been taken and see if there's anything at the bottom of the sea.